first mistake, of course, people make is not checking which programs that you might qualify for just because of a special group that you might be in. And Steve is probably going to talk most about this. We try to stay in our lane, as we say, where he's going to talk most of the lending side and me more of the housing side. So, Steve, you want to talk about this slide?
Absolutely, yes. One of the biggest misconceptions about our industry is that, the loans that are out there for first-time homebuyers or different professions, they a lot of people feel in the consumer side of the world that it's like, oh, it's only if I ask for them. And truly, if your loan officer and or your realtor are looking out for you on it, this should be a conversation that any of them have along with that they have with you. Obviously, different situations, some backgrounds, in terms of professional backgrounds, or technically, even Native Americans on it. There are some special programs that are out there for them. And a lot of times you hear, it'll be this. I mean, I got a call and I heard it from another loan officer from another company on it that I received on it. And she was quite discouraged. She was a Native American, and the type of loan is called an FHA 184 program. It is specifically for Native Americans, and there are some requirements to it, but the lender just basically said, oh, that program's not competitive. You don't need to know anything about it. I have another program for you. Well, part of the journey of being a first-time home buyer, because the language that we speak in real estate and mortgage, it's not English. It is a completely different language, and I think that they created this language just to confuse home buyers, because we use words that mean absolutely nothing to home buyers, and we expect them to just know when we say it the first time without explaining what it actually means. So, first-time home buyer programs that's a very interesting way to say it. So, yes, there are some programs really driven for first-time home buyers that include down payment assistance, all of those things on it. But technically, a lot of the programs that are out there that offer this are more income driven than they are necessarily whether or not you're a first-time home buyer. Now, there are some grants for first-time home buyers that do exist, but it is not always the case on it. So we're very careful in the lending world to call them first-time home buyer programs all the time. Even though everyone addresses them as a first-time home buyer program because they're getting a grant, but they don't necessarily need to be a first-time home buyer to do that. There are special programs out there for Native Americans.